Mr. Carlos Villis. The commissioner for this game is Mr. Frederick Brown. Both teams starting with a visiting team of Barbados. Playing number 4, George Hines. Number 12, Akeem Marsh. Number 13, Andre Lockhart. Number 14, Saeed Norville. And number 18, David Gill. The starting 5 for Team Guyana, playing number 11, Rose Stanton. Number 1, Anthony Moe. Number 9, Harold Adams. Number 6, Shane Webster. And number 7, Ray Victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the National Indoor Stadium where we have the first semi-final match of the day between Guyana and Barbados. Yeah, that is correct. Guyana playing Barbados today. That is because of the fact that Haiti, all their matches have been forfeited. They've been playing with 8 players that aren't eligible to play. That means that Barbados are back in the race for the championship. And Antigua, who would be facing off against Guyana, are facing off Suriname right after this match. Dion Brunings and Bruce Samuel. Bruce, how do you see these teams matching up?
I think Barbados is still trying to figure out how to use everybody, and Guyana is running it more like a well-oiled machine. A little scrappy, but effective in their own way.
Who do you give the better chances?
Let's wait and see. They both have probably the same chance of winning this game.
Of course.
It's probably going to come down to who wants it most and who's able to run their offense and stay disciplined. That will be the difference tonight. Possession of the ball, ball movement, and finishing strong.
Of course, Barbados couldn't have heard this news earlier than, I think, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's the time that the Haitian coach got the news that they were not going to play the semifinals. So they weren't really expected to play here. Is that going to be a plus for them?
No, I think if you come to these tournaments, you should expect anything and be ready to play against anyone. So I think they came prepared in their own way. So even if it's Guyana, even if it's Haiti, even if it's Antigua, you come ready every night. You need to come ready to play.
A bit unexpectedly, Barbados is here. Let's see what they're going to do with that gift as Webster
Yep, good
hits
move.
that one. Rose got a hand on it, and eventually Mo got the steal.
Keeps it alive. A Euro step there, but wasn't able to pass his defender, and is called for a charge.
It's
Offensive
an offensive
foul.
foul on Mo. Mo, one of the more important players on the side of Guyana, averaging 12.3 points a game and a 9.3 rebounds, almost averaging a double-double. What's your take on Mo?
I like the way Mo plays. He's fun to watch. He's very energetic, very versatile. He can shoot the three. He can pound it inside. He plays good on defense, but he needs to keep his head in the game. He shouldn't get in foul trouble this early, so he needs to be careful.
Lockhart plays it inside to Marsh. Marsh with a hook shot is no good. Haynes trying to get the rebound. Eventually does. Shot clock is reset at 14. Lockhart plays it back to Norville. Norville outside is Lockhart for three.
And
That's
it's
good.
Good recognition by Norville. Finding Lockhart in the corner there, wide open.
Lockhart and March sharing the honors of being the top scorers in this team, averaging 14.3 points a game.
Pull-up jumper of Rose, no good.
A long
Mo
two-pointer
is
by
gonna try
Mo.
it.
That's short. And the shot mechanics of that big guy is pretty good to watch as well, if talking about Mo.
Yes. Very versatile, a little small Kevin Garnett. Not as crafty with his handles, but he can take it out, take you one-on-one. He'll take it all the way across court for an easy layup if you don't stop him.
Mo.
Well, that's a travel. That's definitely a travel. He's trying though. You got to give him a credit for trying.
A for effort.
Yeah, an A for effort.
Lockhart being guarded by Rose. Rose, one of the top scorers in this tournament, had a big game, that double overtime game against St. Vincent, scoring 41 points. As Lockhart gets his second three-pointer.
Good shot.
6 points early in this quarter for Lockhart. Mo.
Guyana does need to do a better job on defense because they don't want to trade baskets with Barbados. It's going to be a long night for them if they want to trade baskets with Barbados. Because Barbados is just as good running the floor and a little bit better in the setup offense than Guyana is.
Marsh is off the mark. Averaging 14.3 as mentioned earlier, alongside with 8.3 rebounds in this tournament. Rose with a long three-pointer.
Comes up
Vanderpool
short.
got a hand on it.
Yes, looks like.
And Gill plays it inside. Norfield couldn't handle that one. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Guyana basketball.
Norville there a little bit in a rush. I mean, if he took a half a second more, he could have caught that and went up nice and easy. We're going to have a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. First quarter action. Guyana facing off against Barbados in this first semifinal match. Ray Victor, watch out for Ray Victor surpassing Stanton Rose as the top scorer of Guyana. Played a couple of big games and is deadly, especially in the fourth quarter, as Webster gets that one to fall.
Yes, good high-low action between Mo and Webster, stepping in at the right time. After the double team came on to Mo, he recognized it and fed it to Webster.
Marsh plays it outside. Lockhart takes a three-pointer.
That's the third shot he took. This one's no good. Rose is going to bring it up. Loses the handles. Looks like everybody's losing the handles. Pass it to Mo.
Oh!
Over Norville. Slam dunk.
Mo got the assist
from the Barbados. Yeah, from the Barbados team.
And looked like he was going to be short on that dunk,
Oh,
but
no,
extended all the way. What a
He's
ball
that
by
6'10" Mo. He has that 6'10" wingspan. And he's letting you know, don't jump if Mo's in the building.
2 seconds on the shot clock.
Lockhart had to shoot that one.
3 on 2.
Rose finishes easy off the glass. We're gonna have a timeout. Barbados wants to talk it over. We'll be back after this timeout.
Dames en heren, uw aandacht voor een mededeling. Er staat een grijze spatio kentekennummer 8461 ZP verkeerd geparkeerd. Gelieve die te verplaatsen. Grijze spatio 8461 ZP.
Welcome back. Looks like Barbados is going to get the ball out of bounds.
It's been an evenly matched first quarter. Guyana leading by 3 points.
Extended their defense to a full court pressure. They got Burnett on Lockhart.
Burnett active hands. Lockhart laid it off. Three-pointer
Yes,
no good.
it's more
Rebound
of a
is for
defensive-
Vanderpool.
More of a defensive presence. Nice block there by Mo.
Get that out of here, says Mo, and Burnett comes up court. Still, Burnett goes all the way.
And finishes.
Now that's Burnett off the bench for you. Vanderpool sees Moore, who is free. Nice dish by Vanderpool. Nice awareness to find Moore. There's an easy bucket for Moore. Burnett giving it up to Rose. Victor.
Nice pass to Burnett. Good feed to Mo. I thought that was going to be another slam dunk. But Mo is holding on a little bit to that one.
Guyana sharing the basket on that last possession. And the lead's up to 5 points. Brickett. Still Brickett.
Burkett throws it away. Burnett intercepted. All the way, finds Victor. Victor for three, and it's
Watch
good.
out for
Somebody needs to
Victor.
get a hand on that.
Don't get this guy going, Barbados. You're going to be in a world of trouble.
It's going to be a long night for Barbados if Victor starts things going for the Guyana team.
Bridgman to Lockhart. Lockhart made some room for himself. Got the screen.
High screen, nice hesitation there. Finds Vanderpool with a nice finger roll.
Pretty
Cutting
move
through
by
the middle.
Lockhart. Vanderpool's off the mark. Victor played it inside.
Webster
Goes
with
baseline.
a scoop. Reverse layup from Webster.
And that bounces very kind to Webster.
Yes.
Lead back up to 8. Bridgman. Webster all in his face.
Ah, missed that one.
Lockhart
Open
for
shot
3.
for Lockhart. Couldn't
No
hit
good.
that one.
Rose.
Takes it, a floater, and it's good. A lot of contact there, no call. Nice hang time there by Rose.
Double-digit lead for Guyana in this first quarter. It's a 10-point lead, a little less than 2 minutes to go, little than 2 minutes to go. Brickett, been guarded by Rose, goes past him. Nice dish to Moore.
Thinks about it. I don't know about that call. I mean, this official standing face to the action didn't make the call. And then an official that's standing behind 2 players is making the call. There's no way he could have saw Mo touch anybody because he can't see through Mo. So I don't get these calls, but nothing to do about it. Already made. Coach has to make sure that he gets a substitution for Mo because you don't want him to get his 3rd foul in the first quarter.
2 fouls on Mo as Moore goes to the free throw line for the first time of the night. First one's all net. And Moore getting ready for the second one, which is no good. Offensive rebound Hayes, but lost it in the hands of Mo. Glasgow.
Vines Victor for 3, and that's good.
Watch out, man, watch out.
Gill lost it. Good interception there by Glasgow, and Burnett finishes on the fast break.
Burnett has 4, the lead's up to 14. Motara in the game for Barbados.
Montara is a little bit hesitant. They find Gill. Gill throws it all the way over cross court. Motara with a floater, and it's good.
Nice tempo from Motara coming off the bench. Scores his 4 points. Leads
Webster.
cut to 12. Webster inside, making a move outside to Mo.
Mo for 3, and it's good. You got to get a hand on these 3-point shooters.
Boom, and it's a big quarter for
Yes.
Guyana, scoring 30 points. These guys came to play.
Yes.
David Gill.
They're not letting up. That's an unnecessary reach-in foul from Glasgow. Number 12.
Sends David Gill to the stripe. Gill's been averaging 12.3 points a game, alongside with 3 assists, making him the assist leader of this team. He's gonna go to the stripe to get his name on the scoreboard. 39 seconds left in this first quarter, which has been a very, 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 very good quarter for Guyana. And Gill misses his first. Gill misses both.
Long
Haynes with a rebound.
Victor jumps over Moore. Adams. Ball got poked away, last touch by Barbados, so it's gonna be Guyana ball underneath. We have a late substitution with 29.6 seconds to go. Moore comes out. Norville comes back in.
Victor, 18 seconds on the shot clock, about 10 seconds difference between the shot and the game clock.
Burnett.
With a floater, no good. Rebound is Mo.
No, Sampson.
No, that was, yeah, exactly. Thompson, but lost it. Victor is
Nice.
explosive, man. Victor coming alive in this first quarter, 8 points. Pyle threw it up court. Haynes
Finds
1 second left at the buzzer.
Wasn't able to finish.
That's the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score is 32-15 in favor of Guyana. We'll be right back after this break.
Barbados with a score of 15.
Welcome back for second quarter action. It's the 2021 AmeriCup Pre-Qualifier in Paramaribo, Suriname. This is the 6th day of the tournament. And this game is between Barbados and Guyana. Scores 32-15 in favor of Guyana. Haynes is gonna try his magic against Mo. Good move, good strong move to the basket.
Hustles his way through. Got Mo up in there and scores his first 2 points of the game. Rose. Mo from the outside played Webster inside. Webster turns around, jumper, no good.
Looks like Haynes messed up his finger.
What's wrong?
Popped out.
Give me a shot on Haynes, people.
He's gonna be all right. He's having his finger looked at by the athletic trainer.
Was out of there in a hurry.
Yes. Pyle. Lockhart.
Still Lockhart driving.
Speeds
Floater
it
from the free throw line. That's good.
Good decision there by Lockhart. Saw the open lane and took advantage of it.
Little
Ball
mismatch
inside to Mo. Nice up and under reverse. No basket. Offensive foul on Mo.
Is it an offensive foul or a double dribble?
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Might be a...
I'm not seeing his
No,
come on.
no, there's no foul.
That's a good thing for Mo because
Yes.
another foul would have meant that it would be his third foul in this first half. As Akeem Marsh got the ball inside, back out to Lockhart. Little fake step.
Webster doing a good job on Marsh. Down low.
Lockhart hits that one. It's 10 points for Lockhart. It's an 11-point game. Rose setting up the offense.
Norville is guarding Rose. Victor to Mo. Intercepted by Marsh. Mo gets it back, throws it back. Burnett feeds Webster. A little bit too hard off the glass.
And in the hands of Gill. Norville
finds Pyle. Good take by Pyle.
Pyle's off the mark. 2 points on the bench of Pyle. And Standing Rose passes it to Mo. Mo on the outside. Laid it off to Burnett. Quick fake move by Burnett. Gets him. Got a good look at it.
Good strong rebound by Marsh, but extending the elbow into the head of Burnett. Burnett holding his eye there for a minute.
Yeah, that's a big man's elbow.
Looked like he can get an Oscar for acting.
And you know how fast you can get caught up by an elbow. First foul on Marsh. Burnett's gonna take 2 free throws.
A little bit too aggressive there on the rebound.
Isn't that an offensive foul though?
Yes. And he didn't have possession of the ball. Or it's an intentional foul.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Guyana is getting a free throw. Burnett got the first one. It's the second one. Isn't it an intentional foul? 1, 2, 3.
No, technical foul I think is 1 free throw.
Yeah.
Intentional foul would be 2 free throws and a possession.
And ball possession.
So Burnett hits both of them.
Extending the lead. Thread the needle pass there. Yes, good. Victor reminding Burnett that he can step on the half court, over half court to get the ball.
Glasgow. Still Glasgow.
Yes, a lot of dribbling there. Thread the needle
Webster.
pass to Webster, and it's good off the glass. Nice mid-range jumper there.
Webster getting it going. 8
Yep.
points in this first half for Webster. With a
Webster.
lot of minutes yet to be played in this second quarter.
Webster will do that all night. If you leave him open,
Gill
there.
lost eyes on Victor, and Victor goes up and okay.
A rim rattle dunk there by Victor.
As
showing
planned,
off.
he's been practicing this the past couple of years.
Nice backdoor pass in the hands of Glasgow. Was in the right spot at the right time.
Standing
Looks like
Rose.
Guyana is not giving Barbados any chance here. We're gonna have a foul away from the ball. Gill extending his arm, pushing Webster out of the way to get to Victor. And the referee is not having that. I see a little bit of frustration there on the side of Barbados.
Yeah, they're 15 points down in the first half.
They have to keep their composure and keep playing, doing what they do best.
Going to set up their offense through the hands of their captain, David Gill, who's protecting the ball, play the ball into Vanderpool. Vanderpool working.
Finding Lockhart. Lockhart for 3, and that's good.
Another 3-pointer for Lockhart. Lockhart has 13 points.
He's keeping Barbados in this ball game. Nice crossover
Rose
there.
to Burnett.
Floater off the backboard into the bucket. Looks like everybody on the Guyana team can score.
Guyana absolutely on fire this first half as Pyle throws it out.
A ball is touched by Victor.
Deflection last touch by Guyana. It's going to be Barbados ball. 15 seconds on the timer.
As Victor comes out, Adams comes in. Well-deserved breather for Victor.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, this Ray Victor, scoring 14 points in this first half.
3-pointer there by Lockhart. That one's no good. Norville holds on to it. Gets it to Burkett. Burkett back to Lockhart. Lockhart back to Burkett. Burkett's find Norville. Nice pump fake. Hard foul underneath. Good take there by Norville.
Norville
Adams.
off the mark. And here they come, Guyana with a 12-point lead. Adams found Burnett. Shot is way off target, too hard. And Barbados with the ball. Still Barbados. Marsh was asking for the ball inside. Burkett is going to do it all on his own. And
Nice
does
take.
it. Does he ever. 2 points.
Nice take by Burkett. Strong move to the basket. Rose. Sizing up Norville. Directing traffic. Get to the Adams. Adams, hesitation dribble, takes it all the way inside, throws it away in the hands of Burnett. Adams gonna take it to Webster. Webster gets blocked. Fights for it, but can't hold on to it.
Norville. Right past Adams. Runs into traffic.
A lot of action there.
And the ball bounces out. Last touch by Guyana. Most back in.
Adams comes out. No, it's
Glasgow comes out.
The referee keeps telling Mo to tuck his shirt in. He ignores it every time. He's gonna get a technical for that if he doesn't watch out. It's a lot of holding. Burkett finds Marsh. Marsh can't hold on to it. Gets it back off the glass. A little bit too hard.
That's a foul on Mo. I think it's on Vanderpool.
4 minutes and 31 seconds to play. It's a 10-point game in favor of Guyana.
It is on Vanderpool. It's his first foul. Guyana cooling down a bit in this phase of this second quarter.
Adam, a little bit out of control. Ball hits the leg of Burkett and bounces out, so it's gonna stay Guyana ball.
We have a chance to set it up a bit better as Rose is gonna take that end-bone pass. In the hands of Rose again. Rose three-pointer, long three-pointer.
And it's good.
Kuch.
You do not want to get Rose started if you already have Victor shooting threes and Mo shooting threes. You don't want Victor to get Rose to get started. Hard foul there. Underneath the basket, Marsh gets banged up a little bit.
Holding his eye.
Yeah, looks like he got poked in the eye. Victor comes in.
Adams goes out.
Victor's gonna use a second to get his teammates up to date on the last action. It's been a little bit rocky, a little bit shaky on offense for Guyana. They do find a way to score the ball, but it hasn't been clean.
They've cooled down a little bit in this second quarter.
Yeah, you mean slow the pace down a little bit? Or they stop scoring?
Yeah, they stopped scoring. I don't know if the pace is slowed down. I think the both of them. As Akeem Marsh scores both free throws. Marsh having a quiet night so far. 4 points. You're going to need a lot more of Marsh. Victor's back in.
Yes, he's more vocal than most of these guys on the court.
Victor getting it into Mo.
A little bit too hard. Miscommunication there.
Yeah, not on the same page. Rose and Mo weren't on the same page. Rose was going inside. Mo didn't caught up on that.
Lockhart. Hesitation, steps through it, gets fouled. Way to draw the contact. Pump fake, and then step through. Foul is on Webster. That will be his first.
First trip to the free throw line for Lockhart. Scores his first one. That's point number 14 for Lockhart. As the lead's up to 10 points. Lockhart makes it a single-digit lead. 9 points for Guyana. Ball in the hands of Mo. Back to Rose, or to Rose. Victor now plays it back to Rose.
Burnett running back door, gets the pass. Decides to dribble back up top. Crossover move. A little sloppy there. Rose saves it. Oh, what a block. Waits for it. Victor with the secondary block.
What a team this, what a duo this Rose and...
What this, yeah, looks like it was supposed to be an easy layup. Turned out to be a hard.
Yeah, hard-fought point. Marsh eventually gets it to go. What a duo these two guards of Guyana proving to be. Both of them blocked the shot. Both of them averaging about 17 points a game. And I'm really impressed by that duo of Marsh.
Guyana is throwing the ball away every time. I don't know why.
Burnett plays it back to Victor. Victor's gonna pull it up. No good. Foul called. Foul's gonna be on Marsh.
Strange though. It is Guyana jumping over the back. Guyana is jumping over the back. How do you box out then if you can't push somebody a little bit with your...
Especially if they're jumping on you.
Yeah, so how is that an... I don't get that, but foul is on
Marsh, which puts him out of the game. Moore comes in. Rose, all open, no good. That's a good thing for Barbados. Wiggins is in.
Keeps it alive.
First time of the night.
Finds Victor. Victor, pump fake. Feeds Webster. Webster a little bit too hard. Mo off the glass, can get it.
And this time the foul is called on Guyana.
Yes, on Webster over the back. It's gonna be a push. Guyana a little...
Webster's second foul. You were saying...
Guyana a little bit sloppy on offense, throwing ball away back to back. Unnecessary mistakes, unnecessary turnovers on the side of Guyana. Lockhart. Victor stays with him. Gets a high pick and roll, doesn't use it. We're gonna have a holding foul. Foul is on Victor, that's his first. Lockhart will go to the free throw line. First one is good. Second one's good. Looks like Guyana has a little trouble with the full court press. Mo through the middle, finds Webster. Offensive foul on Mo, so that would probably be his third foul. So it's 3 fouls in the first half of this game, so he probably will get substituted. I think Thompson is gonna come in for Mo. Mo is in a little bit of foul trouble. Little out of control there on his take to the basket.
And just like that, Barbados is back in the game.
Yes.
5-point lead. Could bring up to 3 in this position. Maybe even to 2. As Gale brings this ball up. Being guarded by Victor. Called for the screen, got it. Victor still on him, ball inside. It's a long jumper.
Nice jumper.
Mid-range jumper by Vanderpool.
Well-needed jumper for Barbados.
4 points for Vanderpool. Rose.
Barbados is starting to feel the energy. Hesitation there by Thompson. They're gonna call a travel.
No, Thompson had a free way to the basket.
And then
Thought about it too much.
yes, hesitated and ended up in a travel. Another mistake, another turnover on the side of Guyana.
Guyana ended with 33 points in the first quarter, scoring only 11 in the second quarter. Yeah. And that's a foul on
A reach-in
Rose.
foul there. Unnecessary.
Unnecessary foul, needless.
Needs to move his feet, doing too much with his arms.
And that's his second. David Gill's gonna go to the line. Gill missed his first 2 shots. So have the chance to make that good. With 1 minute and 16 seconds left in this first half. David Gill to take 2 free throws. Remains to struggle at the line. Oh for 4 from free throw land is David Gill. 3 points. Burnett somehow gets himself free.
Yes, almost threw it
Webster.
away. Wiggins.
Is he fouled or did he
Slipped.
fell down? He slipped.
Yes.
Travis Belgrade coming in,
Wiggins
looking a bit knocked up after
took
that
a
slip.
hard hit. Guyana starting to show a little bit fatigue here. I mean, you can play with a little bit of pain. I mean, you're not injured, you're just hurt. You can still play. I don't know why he took himself out of the game. His team needs him right now.
Lockhart being guarded by Victor. Gives it off to Gill. Screen coming up by Moore. Still Gill. Under 1 minute to go. There's a lot of action off the ball. It's a foul called on number 8 from Guyana. That is Burnett. Loose ball foul on Burnett is his first foul of the game. Shot clock back to 14.
I don't know what's happening to Guyana in this quarter, but it looks like a mental lapse. They're not as focused. They're not as crisp as they started the beginning of this game. They need to be careful because Barbados will pick it up right where they leave it hanging. Barbados will pick it. That's what I'm talking about.
Turnover, costly turnover by Guyana in this first half. About 35 seconds left. More in trouble. Lockhart trying to bail him out.
Finds Vanderpool. Vanderpool finds Gill. Gill finds
Norville
Norville.
plays it out to Lockhart. Lockhart with a jumper. No good. Rebound. Eventually fell to Lockhart. Back out to Gill. Lockhart thought about it.
They're gonna take one shot. They're gonna take some time off the shot
Gill's gonna take
clock.
it easy. 5 seconds left. Long three-pointer for Gill
A
is
little
way
hard.
off. And Victor has the 2-on-2.
And he threw that one up, and basket is good.
As for the contact, and that's gonna do it for the first quarter, for the first half. Second quarter action is over. 4-point lead by Guyana. Guyana was really dominating the first quarter, cooled a little bit down, and we have a game on our hand. So be standby for the second half of this game. See you later.
Right after the break.
is the first semifinal game of the FIBA AmeriCup Caribbean Pre-Qualifier. We're starting the second half of this match with Guyana leading with 45 points and Barbados catching up with a score of 41.
Welcome back, everybody, to the pre-qualifier, 2021 pre-qualifier in Paramaribo, Suriname. This is Bruce and Dion Brunigs bringing you live action from the National Indoor Stadium in Suriname. We're going to start the second half. The score is 45-41 in favor of Guyana. Has been leading so far, but needs to be very careful because Barbados is getting back in the swing of things. Let's watch what they do in this second half. Mo tries to feed Webster, intercepted.
They've been doing that pretty well in the first quarter, feeding Mo inside.
Yeah, but Guyana is continuing to throw the ball away.
Struggling to get an offense set up.
Maybe it's Barbados doing a good job forcing the turnovers. Three-pointer there from Gil.
Is good. Gil has 5 points. The lead's down to 1 point.
Webster couldn't hold on to it. Ball poked out by Haynes, who earlier had a problem with his finger, but he got taped up and is right back into the game.
That's all sorted out right now.
It looks like it.
The lead of Guyana was as much as 17 as Mo trying to get that back sorted up. Hits a three-pointer, 12 points in the game for Mo.
Gil for three. Rim rattle. That one rattles out. It's going to be Guyana ball. Burnett throws it to Rose, who wasn't watching, who wasn't looking at the ball. Almost threw it away there. Mo, pump fake. Takes it hard, finds Burnett. Way to draw the defense to him and distribute the ball to Burnett, who cuts to the basket and finishes off the glass. Good 1-2 movement, good 1-2 play by Mo and Burnett. Lockhart gets a high screen, finds Marsh. Marsh, turn around. Got tipped by Mo, changed his shot a little bit. Moore wasn't able to finish that one. Here comes Rose. Misses that one.
Rose gets it back. Mo thought about it a bit. Knocked out of his hands by Lockhart. It's going to be 3-on-1. Lockhart putting up the moves. Haynes inside. Misses that one.
And Norville for the putback.
Good second chance by Norville. Was an easy basket, you would think, by Haynes. But luckily for Barbados, Norville was there. It's a 4-point game. Victor
takes it strong and gets fouled on his way to the basket.
Remember, this game is for the finals, and Barbados right into it. They were down as much as 17 points, but fought their way back. Guyana trying to find their groove back.
Still leading with 4 points.
Victor has a chance to make it 6 points. Victor, 16 points in this game, leading the scores on Guyana's side of things.
Haynes goes out. Vanderpool comes back in for Barbados. Second one's good.
2 of 2 for Victor. 18 points for Ray Victor. That's about his average of this tournament. We have still a lot of basketball to be played in this semi-final match. Vanderpool was all open.
Yes, wide open, but hesitated. Gill tried to feed it to Marsh, but disconnected there. Rose gonna take it with a floater a little too hard off the back of the rim.
And there they come again.
and
Lockhart.
Lockhart.
Norville to his left. Plays it out to Gill. Gill wide open. No good.
That one's off.
Rebound is for Rose.
Finds Victor. Victor for three. Marsh for the rebound.
Gill. Back to Lockhart. Vanderpool.
Thinks
Been
about
closed
it.
down by Webster. Long shot by Marsh. No
Yeah.
good.
And doesn't do that very often.
No, but it was open, so he thought, why not? Foul called on number 8 of Guyana.
Timeout for Guyana. The score,
Burnett first.
52 for Guyana and 46 for Barbados.
If you're Guyana, what's wrong with you? What does the coach want to say? What does he want
Getting back on
to see
defense.
different?
Getting back on defense and finding the open man. They're doing a good job passing the ball around, but they need to slow down the pace maybe a little bit and not take fast shots. Needs to get everybody involved.
You spoke about defense. Don't you think their offense is more of the problem? They were red hot in the first quarter, but cooled down going into the second and the third.
Well, I think Barbados did a better job on defense. That slowed them down. I think some of the credit has to go to Barbados, who was very poised and very, what would you call that? Very focused on getting the ball out of the ball handler's hand and pressuring them, finding somebody that's not able to finish as good as Rose and Victor. So they probably did a good job getting the ball out of the hands of Rose and Victor at that time. And now they have to find a way to get over the hump.
Gill. Back to Lockhart, was in the corner. Comes back inside. Vanderpool trying to draw some contact. Made some room for himself, and Vanderpool gets that one to go. It's 6 points on the day for Vanderpool.
Burnett is going to set things up. Picked up his dribble way too far from the basket. Finds Rose. I have no idea what happened, but it looks like Mo got hit in the nose. He's all right, a little bit shook up, but we'll be good to go.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Mo on the outside, pass it off to Victor. Victor's gonna take that three-pointer. Looked like Vanderpool got a piece of it. Maybe a fingertip. And that shot does not fall for Victor.
Yeah, Victor was a little bit hesitant on that one. He needs to take his shots in rhythm, and that one was not in rhythm.
Miss layup by Vanderpool, gets it back. Lockhart.
High pick and roll action.
Vanderpool works his way inside.
Tries to get it to Gill, but intercepted by Victor. Nice layup by Burnett. Looks like Guyana has a little crowd in the stands. Ball thrown away by Lockhart.
Norville couldn't handle that
Yeah,
one.
was not able to hold on to that. Looks like things are starting to shift again
Victor.
in favor of Guyana. That one was more in rhythm.
Victor was open. Finally gets another three-pointer to go. And he has 21 points on the night. The lead's back up to 9 points. Gill. Nice pass by
to
Gill to
Marsh.
Marsh. Oh, and Marsh couldn't get that one to fall. That was an easy basket, you would imagine. And Marsh is not going to be happy about that one.
It looked like it was last touched by Webster, but I guess the officials saw it different. Burnett gets himself stuck in the corner, finds Rose. Rose is gonna set things up, directing traffic, Finding Victor in the corner. And
That's
the
gonna
rule
be-
of thumb is not to foul a three-point shooter. I don't know why Pyle left his feet. But Victor will go to the line and shoot three.
21 points on the day for Victor. Playing extremely well the last couple of games. This is Victor's first trip to the free throw line, and Barbados wants to talk things over.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
Welcome back. Victor's all alone. He's gonna take 3 free throws. First one's gonna be a lonely one, but that doesn't make no difference for Victor. 21 points for Victor. He's the engine, Bruce.
Yes, I agree. He's the motor behind this Guyana basketball team. Very active, very efficient, very vocal. And is most of the time motivating his guys to keep their head in the game. And he always keeps playing, no matter what.
Scoring 2 of 3.
Good hands there by Burnett. Victor couldn't hold on to it. Mo finds Burnett off the glass, a little too hard. And we're gonna have a foul away from the ball. It's gonna be on Burnett, looks like.
A bit rushed that time. I know it was a good steal, but you have time on your side. You're leading by 11 points. Could have settled with a...
Yeah, set up a good offensive play, but was kind of in a hurry. Throw it off the glass and then try to get the ball back, ending up in a foul.
But of course, if he made that shot, you wouldn't hear nothing about that. It would have been a good steal and very well done, Burnett. He misses that shot.
And gets himself into trouble.
3 fouls on Burnett. Outside the to Marsh. Vanderpool on top. Plays it to Lockhart. Lockhart slips. Holds on to the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Remember, after this, the second semifinals between Suriname and Antigua. The story of the day is that Haiti forfeited all of their matches because they had 8 players who were ineligible to play. So it would be Guyana facing off Antigua. Instead of that, Antigua became the pool leader and is going to face off Suriname, who ended up on the 2nd place in their pool. Barbados got pushed into the semifinals and are now playing for a spot in the finals, the gold medal match tomorrow. They're down by 11 points, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played.
It's gonna be
off again.
Yes, it's gonna be Guyana ball. There was a little misunderstanding there by the officiating crew.
Tip by Mo.
Tries to keep it alive.
No good. And eventually in the hands of David Gill. Pyle looking for Marsh.
Intercepted by Webster, finds Rose. Who's gonna call the play, who's gonna run and direct traffic. for Guyana.
Takes his time, gets it back, plays it out to
Looking
Burnett.
for,
Burnett to
yes.
Webster.
Inside.
Rose cuts
Nice
inside.
feed, nice feed.
Oh,
Good.
nice
Oh,
feed
you got to
by
take that off the
Rose
glass.
as well.
You got to finish that, Mo. You really need to finish that easy off the glass. No fancy stuff, trying to dunk on people. If the game is this close, you should be very efficient and just easy basket, scoring it off the glass. Get an N1 play.
Instead of that, he's going to the free throw line.
He's not that bad from the free throw line, but I would rather take those easy 2 points instead of the 2 free throws.
I think it's his first trip to the free throw line. Mo's been playing exceptionally well, scoring 12 points. That's highest only to Victor, who has 23. And there we go. Mo is going to take his first shot. No good.
Misses the first one. Second one's good.
13 points for Mo. Burnett.
Burkett is back in the game.
Sorry, Burkett is back in the game. To Vanderpool.
Finds
Bridgman, I believe. Tipped out of bounds. And it's going to be Guyana ball. Guyana has a 12-point lead. And Rose setting up this offense. Being guarded by Bridgman. Still Rose on the ball. Inside to Webster, who makes his move. Lost the ball, but in the hands of Victor. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 4 seconds left. Long three-pointer by Rose. No
wild
good.
shot there. Wild shot there by Rose.
That's going to be a shot clock violation. So Barbados is going to take the inbound pass.
Somebody needs to keep their head and up and watch the shot clock. Almost a steal there.
Oh,
and look like
yeah,
look like back.
Not called. Marsh is trying to work his way inside. That's an easy hook.
Nice shot over Webster.
And this guy needs to get going. Marsh has 8 points, averaging 14 points.
Nice feed to Mo. And that looked more like a blocking foul than a charge because Marsh was not in position. But I guess
could go either way. Could have went either way, and it went the way of Barbados, in favor of Barbados.
That's Mo's fourth. It's gonna get Guyana in trouble. Third quarter, having 4 fouls. You're taking this guy out of the game.
2 minutes, 17 seconds left in this third quarter. We still have one more quarter of basketball to be played.
That's a heavy blow for Guyana.
Now let's see.
Missing their 6'9", 6'10" wing.
If Marsh and Co is gonna capitalize on the foul trouble of Mo. Having some trouble getting the ball inside. Victor,
good hands.
Very active.
Yeah, good hands by Victor.
Still a 10-point lead. And Barbados is going to press off high. Rose. Still Rose. Guarded by Norville. Help me out here, Bruce. What's the call?
It's going to be a holding fall, but it was initiated by Webster. He grabbed Norville and then tried to force him to come with him. And the referee saw that as a hold on the side of Norville.
Tough call on Norville. I think it's his second fall. Adams with
Webster.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Webster working his way inside.
Yes,
No good.
forcing a little bit. Should have took the spin on that one. Forcing to go right. But if the defense is already standing on the right side, you have to turn around and bank that off the glass.
Lockhart.
Hustle there by Webster, but wasn't able to hold on to it.
Stepped out of bounds. Went for the save, but stepped out of bounds, so it'll stay Barbados basketball with 12 seconds on the timer. Looking for Gill, found Gill. Outside to Burkett, back to David Gill.
4 on the shot clock.
Oh.
A forced shot there by Gill in the hands of Marsh. A little too hard. Adam. It's a lot of people slipping on the court already. Court starting to get slippery.
Oh, that's a hard pass.
Yes.
But
Threw it,
Victor
almost threw
doing
it
his
away.
magic. Norville kept it in the hands of David Gill. Gill to Norville.
Foul basket. That's an and one. Good strong take by Norville.
Good hustle. I think it was Norville's hustle who kept the ball in play, gave it to Gill, and Norville ran the court immediately. Got it back from Gill and gets a chance to make it a 3-point play to cut the lead down to 7 points. Norville completes that 3-point play. And that's 7 points for Norville.
Only 42 seconds to go in this quarter. Score 60-53. We have a foul away from the ball.
Again.
Or not a foul. The referee stops the clock for a wet spot. It's going to dry it up real quick.
Danger. Caution, wet floor. It's been a story this tournament.
Yes.
Especially the first 2 days. The organization doing a pretty good job.
Trying to maintain.
Yeah. They've done a whole lot of things. They've been sweeping the floor. They've been sweeping the floor after every match with vinegar and a mixture of vinegar and water, a lot of water. And they're trying to cool the place down, putting a lot of fans courtside. And they've been doing a better job of keeping this court dry. Victor.
Nice strong move, hanging in there. Wasn't able to finish. Last touch by Barbados. It will be Guyana ball.
Shot clock's off. No, not yet, excuse me. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 22 seconds in the game clock. And it's Rose who's gonna take this inbound pass to Wiggins, back to Rose.
Thought about it, gives it back to Rose.
6 seconds left.
Webster is setting the high screen. Rose misses that one.
8 seconds left on the timer. Make that 5.
Enough time to get a shot off.
It's gonna be Marsh from 3-point land.
And comes up short on that one.
That's it for
That's the end of the third quarter.
And it's a 7-point lead for Guyana. Going into the fourth quarter, we'll be right back with fourth quarter action. Don't go nowhere because this is gonna determine who's gonna be in the final. See you later.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Very important quarter for both teams. Guyana leads with 7 points. Let's see if Barbados has an answer to the puzzle called Guyana.
Guyana turning out big every fourth quarter thus far. Let's see what they're going to do in this fourth quarter. Starting off with a steal.
Finds
Wiggins
Wiggins.
thought about it. Goes inside. Oh, swatted away by Marsh. And the young fella goes to ground. Forward pass to Gill. Is fouled. And scores that one. Good start in his fourth quarter by Barbados.
Good take by Gill. Not a smart foul by Victor. That's his second. Wiggins a little bit out of the game today. Not seen much of Wiggins. He's going to the bench. Glasgow comes back in. I get a feeling that Wiggins is getting a little bit intimidated by the Barbados team. I don't know what's wrong with him today. He's played a nice tournament up to this point, but is nowhere to be found in this game. Gill missed that one, and Guyana is back on offense. Glasgow thinks about it, penetrates, get poked away by Gill, and offensive foul by Glasgow. A little bit out of control on that one. Gonna have a substitution. Gill goes to the bench, and Lockhart comes back into the game.
It's going to be the third foul on Glasgow. Lockhart's back in. Lockhart's been the top scorer on the side of Barbados with 19 points. But I have a feeling we haven't seen him in the last couple of minutes.
No.
Maybe conserving his energy for this fourth quarter stretch, this home stretch.
Norville is going to go back door. Lockhart is going to penetrate, find Marsh. Marsh is going to take it strong, a little bit too hard off the glass, and will have a foul away from the ball. That will be on Moore. That's his first.
.908 left in his fourth quarter. First semi-final match of the night. Second match, Suriname coming up against Antigua. Rose played it off to Adams. Adams played it off to Victor, gets it back, and all the way back to Rose.
Webster.
Rose way off.
Webster keeps it alive, and there's a foul on Webster.
It's going to be a non-shooting foul. Foul's called on number 16, that is Moore. Second foul on Moore. There we go. Rose gonna take the inbound. Victor came across. Webster outside to Adams. Back to Rose for three.
And it's
That's
good.
Big shot by Victor.
Don't
by
fall
Rose,
asleep.
excuse me. It was
don't
needed.
fall asleep on Rose. He's been quiet. But don't
he's ready
mistake
to wake
that.
up. 10 points in the game by Rose. Inside to Marsh. No good rebound.
Good rebound.
Big
by
rebound
Victor.
by Victor. He went way up high to get that one. Pass it off to Adams. Back to Rose.
He's gonna make some room. Nice way to spread the floor there. A thread the needle pass by Victor. Back from Glasgow back to Rose.
On the other side. Didn't get that basket to fall. He's gonna take his time to set up a good shot.
Getting a second chance here.
And it's gonna be Victor. Nice dish.
Nice
to
pass.
Glasgow.
Way to stay with it. Glasgow playing big. Probably only 6 foot. Playing like he's 6'9". In the paint, waiting for it, being patient, setting himself up for a nice, easy layup.
And here's the thing, the lead's back up to 10 points as Lockhart hits the three-pointer. The long three-pointer is no good.
Good hustle by
hustle.
Moore. Pass to Norville, to Marsh.
Oh, you gotta hit those, man.
Has been struggling with those easy putbacks all night. Those close baskets. Good hands by Norville. Takes it all the way. Nice finish. Long pass to half court.
In the hands of Glasgow, who's going to take his time waiting on Rose. Rose got it to Victor, gets it back. No, he does not.
Little
It's
sloppy.
Norville with another big steal.
Good hands by Norville.
Pass inside to Morris, a long pass back to Norville. Pump
Pump.
fake.
A double pump there. Finishes off the glass.
Norville's summing up
Starting,
big.
yeah, starting to play like a seasoned veteran.
2 steals and 2 baskets for Norville in quick succession. The lead's down to 6 points. Adams guarded by Lockhart. It was a harsh screen. And it's going to be an illegal screen.
I don't know about that one. Lockhart is selling it, and the referees are buying it. It was a good screen. It was a legal screen. He was standing there. He gave Lockhart a step. Nobody called out the pick, and he ran into it. That's all that happened. But the referee saw it differently. Good sell by Lockhart.
After that foul, Glasgow comes out alongside with Adams. Burnett in the game.
Slips. Lockhart couldn't get that one to fall in.
Mo's back in as well. Rose is going to take his time. 6-point lead for Guyana. To Burnett. Victor to Webster. Back to Rose. Victor right next to him. Nice ball movement in the
Yes, good
outside.
ball
Gets it
movement.
back to Rose. Rose going inside.
Nice feed
dish.
to Webster, who wasn't able to finish that one. And they get a third opportunity to set things up.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Shake and bake. Mo
Mo.
for 3. And it's good.
Oh.
How does he do that? How does he do that? He just looks you square in the eye and hits that in your face.
They've been doing it all tournament long in the fourth quarter. That's their quarter.
Yes, you know what he has in his repertoire, so you best stick to him. Don't give him a step. Don't give him any daylight.
I'm going to say it again. I've said it a couple of times now. I'm really impressed by the fourth quarter play by Guyana. Have you seen Guyana a lot this tournament, Bruce?
Yes, I've seen him a couple of times, a couple of games. I like their style of play. It's a little bit scrappy if you ask me, but it's effective. It works for them. It's hard to guard for teams that are very organized.
They're coming up big. A lot of cases played a double overtime match against St. Vincent.
Good rebound there.
Demolished Suriname in the fourth quarter. Guyana been playing good all tournament long. They have yet to lose a game. Actually, on paper, the only undefeated team of this tournament. Rose. Mismatch against Haynes. Played it outside.
Slips.
Victor
Gets away
slips,
to
but
feed
keeps
Mo.
it alive. Mo to Rose.
Nice. Under control shot. Very difficult shot. But shoots it like it's very easy. He makes a hard shot look very easy.
At the buzzer, and it's going to be a timeout. Timeout called by Guyana. Interesting timeout.
Good timeout to give the guys some rest. Things are going their way, so it's not a bad timeout. But we'll be right back after this timeout. Yes, so we're back after the timeout. I'm wondering what grew up. They have yet to solve this puzzle called Guyana. Very scrappy team, but very effective. I like their style of play. They seem to know what they're doing.
and coming out especially clutch in these fourth quarters of the tournament, leading by 11 points now. 4 minutes 45 seconds remaining. That's this time that separates them for a final spot. They got to keep their cool.
Yep.
And
Good
cool
steal
they do.
there. Good hands by
when Norville
Victor.
is back. No problem, says Victor. 25 points for Victor.
Very active. Any mistake you make, Victor will pick it up and use it against you.
Lockhart's been quiet this fourth quarter, needs to step up. To
Thread the
Norville,
needle pass.
inside to Marsh, turn around, hook shot is good. And Marsh has been hitting the hard shots.
Yeah, but Marsh has been a little bit hesitant in this game. I expect a lot more from a professional athlete who does this night in, night out. I would like to see more from Marsh in this game before this game is over.
Rose trying to get it to Webster. Norville is
Finds
well. Another
Gill.
big steal by Norville. Plays it to David Gill.
And misses an easy layup.
And that are big red flags for Barbados. They've been missing a lot of easy layups. And it leads up to 11. As Mo lost the handle,
Yes.
Vanderpool
Throws it away. Patience, guys, patience.
Barbados ain't making it really hard for Guyana at this point of time.
The court's starting to get slippery. The ball's starting to get slippery. This is a time where you need to be very patient,
And
very
focus, man.
secure. Not too much dribbling, not too much one-on-one. Find the open man, distribute the ball, get it in the hands of the right person at the right time.
Mo
Thinks
is
about
dangerous
it.
from inside and outside. No good this time. Rebound Marsh. David Gill to Marsh. Lockhart plays it off to Norville. Norville back
to
inside
Marsh.
to Marsh. Marsh misses from close range again. A lot of contact.
Mo's taking a chance there with 4 fouls. Mo should be just standing, hands straight up and not jump. Mo should not be jumping for every attempt if he wants to stay in the game.
Mo doesn't really give a...
He doesn't give much. He's going to give it all he has.
and he's going to leave it on the court. There's still 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining.
But they need him in this game. They need him for the next 2 minutes. Because he has the ability to change shots.
Gill plays it outside to Lockhart. Lockhart finally takes an attempt, and that
Good.
one's good. More of that is needed for Barbados. Three-pointer by Lockhart cuts the lead down to 8.
It will help them to get over the hump.
22 points for
Picks
Lockhart
up the
in
dribble
game.
and finds Victor, who misses that one. Marsh, nice, good, big rebound for Marsh. Lockhart
Here he goes, David
sets up
Gill.
Gill. Gill's gonna take it inside. Feeds it to Norville. Norville to Lockhart, who's gonna take it all the way back to Norville, but throws it out of bounds.
Oh, Lockhart needs to take those shots. He's
Yes, he's
the
most
leader
effective.
of this team. He's the top scorer of this team. Has 22 points. But it's been a little bit passive in the past couple of minutes, especially in this fourth quarter.
Yeah,
They're
he's-
going to need much more from Lockhart if they plan to win this game.
I think fatigue plays a role in this case. Guyana has a much younger team, so they can run for days. Where I can see that Barbados has troubles going up and down. Hanging with
seconds left.
Guyana.
Rose
nice
to
take,
the hoop.
nice take, draws the
No
contact,
call,
doesn't get the call, but
that's
finishes
no problem.
strong.
He scores, and he's up to 14 points.
It's a 10-point game.
Looked like a
1
backcourt.
minute
No
and
call.
30 seconds to play. Lockhart off the glass, good shot.
27.
Barbados is gonna need more of that.
24 points for Lockhart.
Rose takes his sweet time to get across half court, taking some time off the clock.
1 minute and 20 seconds left. Rose takes his time. Of course he does. And gets it back. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. What's Rose going to do? Dishes it off to
Webster.
Webster. Webster lost it.
Victor lost it. Not enough time. That
Basket
won't count.
Does not count. 8-point lead for
And-
Guyana. And that's going to be a timeout for Barbados. Talk me through this timeout. What's important in these last couple of minutes? Actually, this last minute.
You need stops. You need stops. You need to find a way to stop Guyana. That's what you need to do. And then from there on, you need to secure the ball, get it close to the basket, and finish.
And how are these stops going to come tactically?
It's probably full court pressure or full court man-to-man. It worked nice for them in the second and third quarter. More in the second quarter. But I don't know if they have the legs for it. They look a little winded.
What are the risks of the full court press in this point of the game?
That you have to run back. One pass can beat two people, so you have to run back, hurry back, and get back on defense. But Guyana is in the flow of things, so I don't know if you can really stop them. They have been a little bit sloppy here and there, but I don't think they're going to give this game away.
They have been executing in the fourth quarter all tournament long. And they got to make a defensive stop right here.
And they can beat you inside out. So if you are guarding the shot, they will penetrate and kick.
It's going to be Barbados offense. Ooh.
Yes, Lockhart has the ball.
Hard pass, of course, in the hands of Lockhart. Lockhart sizes up. Norville with a fake. Good fake. Inside.
Whoa.
Slips. And what's the call?
It's going to be a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Lockhart.
No, it's going to be a foul on the person that slipped first. I don't know who slipped. Was it Rose?
It's going to be Belgrave, I believe. Yeah, Belgrave from Guyana. Non-shooting foul. Both teams have been very disciplined in this final quarter. 3-on-2 fouls.
That is Burnett, his fourth foul.
Oh, the slip was on Burnett. Those are the fouls on Burnett.
Yes.
It is going to be a shooting foul.
Looks like Guyana is already in the penalty.
Important free throws for Norville. That
Gets
one.
the first one to go.
The rule was kind. Norville coming up very big in this last quarter, especially the last part of it. Very active on the defensive end. And there's a second free throw to hit. That one does
Misses
not
that one.
go in the hands of Mo. Under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. And Victor brings it over just in time.
They're going to run out the clock, pass the ball around.
Good ball movement, and eventually Travis Burnett is fouled. And that's going to put him on the... They're not yet in the penalty, so no free throws yet. 14-second shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Victor
Holds
in
on
the
to
corner.
it. He knows he can make those free throws, so he doesn't mind being fouled.
That's going to put Victor on the free throw line.
Looks like
7-point game.
Barbados had a foul to give, so there's no free throws.
Oh, they had a lot of fouls to give because there was already one foul.
Yeah, they have another foul to give. Victor is going to wait for it again. Norville, very fast. Lockhart disapproves of that foul. Probably was hoping to get a 5-second count.
And that's the fourth foul on Norville. He's going to stay in the game. Comes some size back in. Vanderpool comes in for Pyle. And Victor, who's been very clutch in these fourth quarters, steps up to the free throw line at the shoot two, misses the first. Remember, the winner of this game goes up to play the gold medal match tomorrow. Playing the second semis is Antigua against Suriname. And Victor misses both. Very uncharacteristic.
Yes. Marsh, mid-range jumper, good. A little too late, I would say.
5-point difference. Gotta foul somebody.
Rose, fouled by Vanderpool.
Okay, the other leader of the team, Rose, is going to the free throw line. Victor missed 2. And you gotta hit your free throws.
Looking to have a problem. Guyana is struggling a little bit from the line right now.
And there's still 25 seconds left. This game is not over, Bruce.
No, it's not. They have to make these free throws.
Steps a bit back from the free throw line.
Misses the second
his
one.
second one. Now it's an open. There's a 3 against 2.
Burkett thinks
waits
about
for
it.
Long 2-pointer.
And makes that one.
Yeah, and
have
of
a
course
timeout.
this is a timeout called, a pretty fast timeout for Guyana. It's a 3-point difference between Guyana and Barbados. Bruce,
It's a one
not
possession
over,
game.
man.
No, it's not. It's a one possession. You have to knock down these free throws.
And if you're Guyana,
Where
do you
is your
give the-
focus? What do you want to do? Do you want to go home or do you want to go to the next round?
they're just not making your free throws. But if you're Guyana right now, who do you play the ball to? Both of your clutch players, Rose and Victor, miss important free throws. What do? Do you give another body the chance to go to the free throw
No.
line?
You
Or
keep
give
the
a
ball in the hands of Rose or Victor. You give them a second chance because they know how to finish. And if it's not with free throws, they will take it to the basket or make a good decision and find one of their open teammates to finish. They can do this. Then they need another stop and they need another basket. The same thing. Barbados needs to stop, get the ball, and score right away. Ball will be advanced to half court, so it will be Guyana ball.
Are
Only
Guyana out of timeouts?
Only 17 seconds on the game clock.
I think
Let's see if Guyana can execute. All they have to do is hold on to the ball or go straight to the basket. And if not, make their free throws. I think Barbados is going to foul right away. Ball, Victor throws it away, and Rose is fouled by Burkett.
got some seconds out of the shot of the game clock. Barbados in the penalty. Barbados have 1 timeout remaining, right?
Yes.
Barbados have 1 timeout remaining. Important free throws for Rose. He missed the last 2 shots.
Let's see what he does on his first attempt.
First attempt is long again.
It's the back of the rim. Uncharacteristic.
And it's going to be an important free throw because this could make it a 2-possession game.
But
Guyana
Barbados has to
struggling.
be very secure. Get the ball, make good decisions. The game is not over, but it's not in favor yet of Barbados. Second one is good.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Is Barbados going to take his timeout immediately? They do not.
Having a hard time getting the ball and throws it in the hand of Mo. Mo waits for the foul.
Mo wants to shoot those free throws, man.
Should have passed it off and took some more time off the clock.
No, I'm confident in Mo. Mo's going to put these free throws. If you saw his face when they missed the free throws, I think Mo's going to put both of them.
You think he's going to make both?
Yeah, I do.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
No, they're not really in one basket. It's a 2-possession game. But let's talk about the last inbound pass.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Barbados needs to be very secure. They had 1 timeout left. That would be a good time to take that timeout and advance the ball to half court, draw something up, and then run the play, get a quick basket, and then play good defense.
Instead, they did not. They threw the ball right away.
And the person passing the ball was standing underneath the basket, so that's a mistake.
As Mo hits his first, This guy's ice cold, man. The lead's back up to 5 points. 12 seconds remaining. 12 seconds separates Guyana from a final spot in tomorrow's gold medal match.
Misses the second one. Barbados getting the ball to Lockhart, passing it to Pyle. Pyle to Norville. Norville thinks about it, needs to make a decision. Somebody needs to take a shot. It is Lockhart who misses, and Webster. That's the final buzzer for this game. The winner is Guyana with 76-71. Good job by Guyana. They will advance to the finals tomorrow. This has been a great game with ups and downs, but Guyana got the best of it. For me, Bruce Samuel and Dion Brunings, have a good night and stay tuned for the next game between Suriname and Antigua.